Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here of Saint Discussions on Strike 7 Sports. And today, I just want to talk about, you know, want to continue to talk about what went down on this past Sunday with the New Orleans Saints in that 16-point come from behind victory over the hated Atlanta Falcons down in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in ATL. And more in particular, I just want to talk about, really focus on James Winston's full quarter comeback against his team. To me, it's kind of crazy how the media, the national media works. And I usually don't really care about what they say from on the outside from the national press perspective, but not enough is being talked about what Jameis Winston pulled off this past Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons. This team, the Saints were sucking really bad in those first three quarters, man. It was like a repeat of what we saw last year with, the wide receivers not getting separation, running game can't get going, O-line getting, a little pushed around, things like that. But that full quarter, that's the New Orleans Saints. That's the a Sean Payton. That's what a Sean Payton influenced offense looks like when you have weapons in it. Legitimate options to throw the football to. And the Saints got three of them, man. Three of them. And Jawan Johnson is emerging. But anyways, this team was down 26-10 in the fourth quarter. 26-10 in the middle of the fourth quarter. And just like that, man, Jameis Winston came in there and turned it on, and cut the deficit down to 26-24 with what, a minute and 40 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Just like that. Now, I wasn't a fan of that 2 point conversion attempt tried by Mark Ingram. I don't know what was Pete Carmichael thinking on that, but overall they got the win, so it don't really matter. But I hope they don't try anything like that again. You do that. If you do something like that, you do want to do something like that, go with Taysom Hill. He's a better option compared to what you did with Mark Ingram. Anyways, this victory over the Saints, over the Atlanta Falcons, was the biggest deficit the Saints have to come from by overcome to win. According to the New Orleans Saints Twitter page, prior to that, it was the biggest was on against the Washington. At the time, you used to call them the Washington Redskins. Now, it's the Washington Commanders. Um, it was I remember that game, 2017, 15-point deficit. Saints brought it to overtime, and beat Washington in that game. That was a really good game right there. Kind of, that year ushered in the second phase of the Saints run toward place postseason berths under Sean Payton. But this come from behind victory is really special in my opinion, and it this shows you what Jameis Winston is capable of doing when you're surrounded with the right pieces and all that to work with. Now, I know, and every quarterback, I'm not saying me putting Jameis down. Every quarterback ain't gonna be, it's not going to um, be great with C level talent and C and D level talent. You know, and Jameis did for what Jameis had to work with last year. He did a really good job. Even with that small sample size, but you had to upgrade the talent on his team with that roster. You had to go in the draft and get a Chris Olave. You had to move other assets to do that. You had to sign a Jarvis Landry. You know, but Winston, in my view, man, is just not getting enough praise for what went down this past Sunday. If he would have, throwing, two or three interceptions, lost the game, flipped out, yell at Pete Carmichael, get upset at Dennis Allen for probably benching him for Andy Dalton. Or they'll talk about that on first take. They would have been talking about that on Undisputed. That would be like a top one of the top five, 4 or 5 stories. You know, um, Stephen A. Smith. I mean, he's a casual, he's an outsider and all that, but I think he said a little. He made some remarks on it on the situation, man. But it wasn't like their one of their top stories. This was a really he did a Winston did a really good job leading his team from behind, man. And not enough tension is given to what he did. I know Patrick Mahomes, he had a big game, 5 touchdown passes. Doing really well without Tyreek Hill when people in the offseason thought they would have taken a step back. Dak Prescott, unfortunate what happened with him with the injury. So kind of similar to what Drew Brees went through in 2019 when Aaron Donald pretty much threw a pass into the hands of into his fingers, his hand, his thumb went into the hand of Aaron Donald, the palms of Aaron Donald, caused him to miss 6 weeks of the season. And that's kind of similar to the injury what Dak is going to be going through in Dallas. But that's what grabbed the headlines. Dak Prescott, um, the Chiefs, um, and what else? Dak Prescott, the Chiefs, and I think that's pretty much it, man. For the most part, it's gonna be about in time. Well, I didn't hear that much about Tom. Well, Tom Brady as well. That's gonna pretty much grab the headlines. I know pretty much tomorrow. By the time I'm done making this video, they'll be talking about what went down in Seattle with Nathaniel Hackett. Deciding to not put the ball in the hands of Russell Wilson, but instead kick a 64-yard field goal on a 4th and 5. With I think he had like 2 timeouts left. So that's gonna grab even more attention over Jameis Winston and what he did. But not a lot has been said about what Winston accomplished over the weekend. And I see a lot of online on social media. I see a lot of videos of how sound bites of what Winston said in the post game presser. That after the game, after the reporter, or what he said, during the media sessions during the week. A lot of people are just grabbing those headlines, those bites, and just uploading them and just kind of making jokes of it. He's kind of, to me, Winston is being viewed as a guy that's, a funny guy, a comedian as a QB. That's how people view him. And that's just, I mean, that's cool and all to a certain extent, but this guy's, I think when he's on, he's like a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, in my opinion. He's a really good quarterback when he has the right coaching, a good organization, the right pieces around him. I think he's a really good quarterback, and it's unfortunate that he's being viewed as a comedian, in my opinion, a comedian as a QB, you know. But we can't worry about that. We just the Saints just got to go out, continue to win football games. Cannot allow what happened last week against this past Sunday against Atlanta to happen against Tampa Bay. Because if they do, it's gonna be a long Sunday in the dome, and people gonna be mad. But we gotta, you know, patch those. They have to patch those things up and see what they did wrong. See where they slipped up at during the film session. But we'll see everything play out as the game leads after. See how things play out leading up to the kickoff on Sunday against Tampa Bay, and looking forward to that game. Looking forward to finally seeing Jameis Winston, get his revenge. Avenge what went down last year against his former team, the Buccaneers. So we'll see how it play out. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel. Do you feel as though Jameis Winston is being disrespected by the national media in regards to recognizing what he accomplished in that four-quarter comeback this past Sunday? Also in the description box below, check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content on the New Orleans Saints organization. Have a blessed night. Peace. I'm out. Who that?